Hello and welcome to this video by GameMaker. Today we're going to make a top-down shooter top-down shooting game, and against an enemy. So you're going to create a sprite called the player. The player is going to be in the bottom of the room. So he's going to look up. And there's a lot of ways to make a player in the top-down shooting. I'm just going to make it like this. So you can see he's going to hold like a gun. Going to be there, I think. Yeah. So he's holding a gun now, and we're going to have some eyes. Just building just making them up on all look of the player. And yeah, that's pretty good. Whatever. Not going to be perfect. I'm just going to make it look a little bit more. So now that the player is finished, click the center button, and now you need to find this spot where you want the bullet to come out of, and that is the X. No, sorry, that's the Y. So you're going to put this up, and you can see when you put this up, the Y is changing more than the X is changing. So we're going to put this up, and the X is going to be Y, and the X is going to be 16, because that's the middle of the sprite in X, and the Y is going to be where the gun is, where you want the bullet to come out. And now create another sprite, call it bullet, or you can call it P bullet for player bullet, and just make your bullet kind of I think just going to, oh, it's fine, and center it. So when it creates it creates from the corner, it creates from the middle of the gun or the bullet. And now create another sprite again, call it enemy, but I'm not going to do that like that. I'm going to duplicate the player sprite and call it enemy, and I'm going to mirror flip and mirror vertically, and then change the hue, colorize, shift the hue, and going to shift it to a green-ish color, like this. And I'm going to set the bullet or this to something else. I'm going to set it to let me just think, 58, I think. Yeah, 58. And then he pops out. Actually, I'm not going to call it for player bullet yet. It's just an object, so I'm just going to call it bullet. And the final sprite is wall. The wall. And it's just going to be a basic wall. I'm not going to make any kind of things there. They're just a basic wall with. I'm going to make it a little more old-fashioned, like this. So, and another thing, I said I'm not going to make it like, but I did anyway. And there's nothing you can do about it. Alright, so we got the 4 sprites, and going to create the objects. I'm going to first create the player objects. because that is, I think that's the hardest thing to make. No, maybe the enemy. I don't know. The player is pretty simple. So create add event, and if you want to make it like the arrows and the keypad and keyboard, you will make the arrows. But I'm going to make SWASD. So when you click the A button, it's going to move. This is going to be move fixed, because that is the symbol thing. It's going to be a symbol. Gaming, you can make another kind of movement. It's not going to affect the game. And speed of 5, and speed of 5, and letters again, and D. Sorry, my mouth is a bit tired. And you get the movement. Now you're going to set the. Now you got the movement and add event key release A. Stops moving. Key release letters D. And he's going to stop moving as well. So now we got the basic movements. You're going to create the wall. You can do that now. And it's not going to be. It doesn't really matter where you put when you're going to create the wall or whatever. But a collision with the wall, you're going to remember that and move. Stop moving. And let's just think. Going to create the P bullet. And set the bullet sprite. Going to click add event, create, and move fixed, and down. Oh no, that's up. It's going to look move up, and choose speed. I choose 15. So we got the that kind of, and collision with wall. We're going to set that as well, and destroy. So when it hits the wall, it destroys. And go to create the enemy. Now we're going to create the enemy, which is the most advanced thing to create. So add event. You want to click step. You want to find this. No, not right now. You want to first take this. Take all three. That one, and this the stops moving, and go left and right. Go left and right, and choose speed as well. 5 as well. So they move in the same speed. You player and the enemy. So, and that is not going to be as what I thought it would be. We're going to make it a little bit more different. We're going to set this. Now we're going to do that, and with a chance of 10, we're going, so it's not completely changing the direction. It's not going to freak out all the time. And so there's nothing. Now he moves. I'm just thinking. Now I'm going to create the enemy bullet, and you type E bullet. Or that was that I'm doing. And just take the number bullet, right? Actually, you can sorry about that. Just deleting the. Just duplicate it. Call it E bullet, and create, and set the direction to down. So to move down. And so now we got the enemy. So now we're going to set another thing. So we're going to set a test chance again. And now we're going to set it to 30. And we're going to click create, E bullet, and relative. I was actually also going to make this as the player. Now because we made the player. So I'm going to click add event, key press, and space. So when you click on space, he shoots the bullet. You're going to create, and P bullet, and relative, and so now we got the basics. So actually we're done with the enemy as well. But if you want to give him a little bit more brain, so he actually move away from the bullets just a bit, because he is also going to react on the bullets. you click if object, check object, pre-bullet is minus 16 relative. If the bullet is that, she's going to move, copy that, and so it's going to move to one of the directions. So it's going to be a little bit harder to I'm going to type in top down shooter tutorial.